I just figured I'd go live, see if anybody showed up. Hey, Dorinda, glad to see you're already here. Uh, didn't realize anybody was even out there. I just didn't have nothing to do right at this moment, and everybody was not going on till 7. So, but it's good to see you. Maybe somebody else will show up. I guess I can go ahead and drop the link. Give me just a second, and I'll pin it. I split my screen here. Get over into YouTube. And maybe someone will show up. Maybe not. We'll see. I was just trying to kill a little bit of time till Chuck went on. He goes on at 7. So we'll just have to wait and see if anybody wants to show up. Damn it, it's got my wrong avatar on there. There. Well, change it back. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hey, Tony Lee, good to see you, bud. I knew last night you said you missed my show, and it was I went on because no one else was doing it. It was a little late, but it is what it is. All right, let me. Hang on, do this again. Okay, I threw the link out in the chat, Dorinda and Tony, if y'all want to come up. I'm going to try to figure out how to pin this damn thing. Can't remember what Chuck told me to do. Red, you're more than welcome to come up also. I throwed it out there. Let's see. Damn it. I'm going to have somebody pop up here and tell me how to do that again so I can pin it to the top. Camo, how are you doing, bud? Sorry, I was just kind of goofing around and thought I'd give it a whirl. Hang on, Camo, I'm coming, bud. How are you, Camo?
I'm surviving. Wolverine, Dorinda. You go to the comment that you that you put in the chat, and you go to the side of it, and you go for the little drop down, and it'll give you the pin to top option.
Okay, go to the. Explain that one more time again.
Go to the comment of the StreamYard comment that you put in the chat. Go to the side of it and look for the little dots. Hit the dots. It'll give you the. Got it?
Got it. All right. There it is.
There you go. There's pinned.
All right.
You're in business.
Back to our regular scheduled program. Dorinda, I'm coming. I see
you. You're fine, Shane.
I was fighting with an issue. I can't, I got CRS skills, and that don't mean computer-related skills.
I know.
Yeah, it means can't remember shit.
Yep, I know. I suffer from it too. And a lot of times I'll pretend I suffer from it just because I don't feel like dealing with shit.
Well, I've been known to, pretend.
I'm a little bit jealous of drinkers and stuff that can forget stuff because, They get out of a lot of stuff. You know, people who forget things, they tell you something one day, they forget it the next, and they're scot-free off the hook. I'm a little jealous of that.
Well, you know, we at least if nothing else, it's a good excuse.
Hello, Lily. Hello, Laura.
Lee, how are you?
Hey, Lily.
I was so excited when I saw your thing popped up that you were going live. I'm like, woohoo! I know where I'm going now.
Well, like I said, I was talking to myself there for a minute because no one was in there. But I mean, you popped in right away, and I was just like, I had nothing better to do. I'm waiting on Chuck to go on. He goes on about 7 at my
yeah.
time, so that'll be 8 your time. And I was like, I got to do something. Hey, this is just driving me batshit crazy. So, deal with it. I'm going to just see how much I can screw up on the internet here. Laura, hello, chickadee.
Hello, Laura, little chickadee.
I love chickadees. I got chickadees that come to my house to get fed.
You know, up north here in Michigan, they don't know to fear you. So they'll land right on you and eat out of your hands. You know, I see them landing on the backs of deers and on their horns and everything. They just don't have any fear of anything.
Well, and,
Wow.
and a lot of times you'll see them just riding around on them. It's like a free ride and tired of flying or something.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've had them land right in my hand and look at me like, "What's up?"
And feed me.
Yeah. You gonna feed me or not? I'm gonna peck your eyes out.
They're tiny, man. There's no threat there.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, they're not gonna kill you by no means, but they're honorable.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Killed by a flock of 10,000 chickadees.
Oh, Shane.
Yes.
Did you see Tony Lee's thing that he put out? I think it was yesterday. Him and Katie Lee were singing to like 4 songs.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, you have to go check it out because it's really awesome.
I think I'm subbed to them. I can't tell, though. I don't have a wrench. I can't do the go to channel thing.
Well, and you know, I don't think I'm sub to him either because I didn't get no notification.
Well,
if one of the mods can drop Tony's link in there,
you're gonna have to go sub to him then, guys, because he's been putting out a lot of shit the last couple of weeks.
Well, he's a mod. Have him drop his own link in there, and I'll make sure I'm sub.
I don't know if I modded him or not. I'd have to.
Yeah, he's blue. He's smirked. Okay. Here, and Red beat him to it.
Yeah, Red's a good mod too. I want to tell you, she's spot on.
No, I wasn't sub. I thought I was. I am now.
I'm getting it, Shane. Hang on. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, because if it gets dropped in private, I can go grab it without having to split my screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting it for you.
What's up, Money?
What is he going by now? Flying Eagle? Is that him or
who?
What's Money going by? Because I don't see
the full Money. Hey, Anna Marie.
I don't see him either.
He's in chat.
It might not be him.
Someone said hi to him.
It might not be him.
I could tell in a sec. Well, no, I can't. I'm so used to having a wrench that it's weird. I do things in chats thinking I have the wrench, like dropping links, and it doesn't do any good.
Well, the reason I'm saying I don't think it's Monty is because I have a certain person blocked.
Oh, well, he says it's him, Dorinda.
And I don't see
I think it's him.
Person ever in chat, and I'm not seeing Monty.
Well, you might have the wrong person blocked.
No, I have.
And I have not seen him in my chat. Now, maybe I need to go to the YouTube side and look, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube end.
Okay, I can see him in the YouTube side, but I can't see him in StreamYard. That's so weird.
Camo, did I not give you a wrench?
No, I don't have a wrench. I feel all lost and neglected.
Well,
We'll
damn
put something in chat so we can give you a wrench.
it. Hang on. I'm splitting it.
Okay, here we go. I used to put that when I was following a good conversation on Facebook or something. I just put that dot there so I could keep up with it.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't see him at all in StreamYard. That's weird.
All right. So now I go.
All right, I'll vet this guy, but I already think it's him.
There's Camo. Okay. Let me go over there.
That is so weird that I can
Everybody
see him
else
on
thinks it's
YouTube.
him. Everybody else thinks it's him too.
Yeah, no, I can see him on the YouTube side, but I can't see him on the StreamYard side. And I know I don't have him blocked
Is
on.
there an option on the StreamYard to hit live chat instead of top chat?
Yes, you hit the button where it says top chat and live chat will come up.
You want to go to live chat because then it'll show you everything in there. When it's set to top chat, you don't see everything. You don't even see people replying to you. I think it's a malarkey if you ask me. But there's also a way that before you start your live stream here on YouTube, that you can make it go to live chat automatically the way that it goes to top chat automatically. But you have to do it each time.
How in the hell did I give you a wrench? I can't remember how I did that.
You have to go to the YouTube side.
Yeah, and then you hit the little 3 dots next to it.
Click on his name and the little 3 dots. You'll be able to do it.
Yep, gives you the options of modding and blocking and something else.
Unless you hit one that's already modded, and then it won't tell you to mod them.
There you go.
All right.
Hello, Blackwatch.
Let's see. Good work.
And yes, Red, I already hit the thumbs up.
Yep, I'm blue. Thank you.
I'm blue. Thank you. You know what? I drowned your ass.
We had excitement in our neighborhood today.
That's him.
There's a construction going on the street a block away from us. They're putting in new sewer and new stuff, whatever, for the whole block. And I guess they hit a gas main today.
Lovely.
So we had the fire trucks come, and there's people all over the street. Okay, and we're all there for quite a while. And then the third fire truck showed up, and 2 guys got out and kind of asked us to move to the end of, like at the end of the block. And then a little while later, they came up and said, it's definitely a gas leak. The gas company's not here yet to shut it off. It's best if you go in your houses and shut all your windows.
Yeah. Let's smother everybody.
Okay.
Hey, girl, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, sweet tea.
I'm telling you, I told all my neighbors and whatever. So my neighbors, being stupid, whatever, decided that they're going to come outside and chat outside instead.
Well, it's not like fresh air. That's better than being sealed up in a house.
Well, you could. They said they could smell the rotten eggs and whatever. I couldn't smell it because I don't smell. So there you go.
Well, if it smells like rotten eggs, that means there's H2S in that gas.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't care, but they said it smelled like rotten eggs.
H2S, if it gets over 300 parts per million, will kill you dead within 30 seconds. Period. It is I believe it's a man-made deal. But yeah,
probably.
I've worked on wells that's had H2S's, and I was fixing to go to one site, and they ended up sending another roustabout crew at the time. They drove down in this little valley, and by the time they got to the end of the valley to the well, all 4 of them in that truck were dead.
Oh,
so
wow.
then they send another truck, and they go down to get them, and they ended up dead.
I've heard about those things.
Yeah, so they had to go shut that well off and that pipeline off a ways back and let the air, because it's heavier than oxygen. And everybody wants to wear their H2S monitors up on their hard hat. That's the dumbest thing you can do because by the time it reaches you, you've already sucked it in your lungs. That's the worst thing you can do. You get that thing down around your ankles or your waist, but never higher than that.
Carry a canary in your pocket. What's up,
Hello,
Blackwatch?
Marie. Hello, T
Black
girl.
Watch, Black Watch, how you doing? Yeah, H2S is nothing to play with. And they usually have windsocks on top of the tanks and stuff where they're operating. Because if the wind's blowing right towards you coming in, is not a good sign. Now, if it's blowing away from you, you have a chance. Because it'll blow it away from you. But it is heavier than oxygen, so it will sink to the ground.
I'm glad he fixed that comment. For a minute, I thought Blackwatch was stroking out. He said, "Hi, anime."
You probably hit the wrong button or some foolish happened.
Well, you know.
But yeah, so that was our exciting day today, was the gas leak in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it sounds like.
And you know, you got 2 blocks down, you have not a fire truck, but like the fire services manager guy, okay, with his truck with the lights flashing. At this block, you have a security company with its lights flashing. At the end of the block, you have the fire truck this way with its like blocking the road, flashing lights on. And you got people driving up the street still trying to get through where the fire truck was.
Oh yeah. Hi, Anna
It's
Marie.
like people are dumb.
Yeah, people don't realize what's really going on, and they don't pay attention. They hear a catastrophe, and it's so boring anymore. You know, they have to run out and see what's going on. Next thing you know, they're in the middle of a catastrophe where they could have avoided.
Oh, and I put Tony Lee's link in the private chat, Shane.
I'll stick his link in regular chat. Just let me grab it.
Yeah, I grabbed it and put it in private chat for Shane because you can't grab it from regular chat. He hasn't figured out how to do that yet.
I have to split my screen and all that stuff, and then.
So if he needs something that is in chat, I normally grab it for him.
Yes, you do. You do a good job.
Yeah, no, they didn't have it. I don't know if they had sensors or not. The fire department was down there. They blocked the area off. There's people everywhere. There's kids everywhere. And nobody left the street. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But when
And
they told us
alone.
to move, we moved.
Stands alone. If you're talking about the incident I told you about, these roustabout companies are little roustabout companies. They don't have the proper training. They haven't been through them courses, which I have. So I used to be a compressor mechanic. So I got to go through all that. And I tell you what, it's not a hard course. It's just, it's very scary knowing what it can do to you.
Now, Shane, does
Yes.
any type of particle mask help you, or do you have to have an oxygen supply?
You have to have a fresh oxygen supply.
That's what I was thinking.
It has to be hosed in, or you're going to be on like a scuba gear. And then, if it's that bad and you've got to go work on it, you can't have any facial hair around, like a beard. You can have a mustache.
Just like a mop set. Yep.
Exactly. You've got to be, because I'm going to tell you, that stuff is deadly. And even when it's only 100 parts per million, they only lock you to be in there 15 to 20 minutes at a time.
The full Monty, I can see you in StreamYard now.
I can see him now.
But I couldn't see you before. I could see you on YouTube, but not up here. And I don't know why.
That's not the first time I've heard about that.
Yeah, I can see him now. Full Monty too. Monty, how you doing? I haven't seen him on a couple channels, but everybody says hi to him, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's happened quite a bit in this game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fred. He already did.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
We can see him now.
I'm gonna. Hey, if you two would talk in the channel for a minute, I'm gonna talk to my brother real quick.
Okay. So, Camo, did you have anything exciting? Any animals come visit you today or anything like that?
Well, no critters today. It's been real hot and muggy. I didn't do a whole lot. Sat here in front of this fan.
Hello, Dorinda and Camo, and
Hello,
Hey,
Crystal.
Crystal.
How are you?
I'm doing blessed.
Uh-huh.
Just wish they'd get done with my house. They haven't been here all week, so I don't know if he let them go or what it is.
Word on the street, though, is Anna Marie Kimball's got a bunch of jars of strawberry jelly.
You know what I made the other day, Camel Carl, which was a first for me. Okay. Let's say that right off the top. I made some watermelon rind jam. Oh my God. It is so good.
You already ate it all.
No, but I opened the jar today because we had another watermelon and I said, don't throw the rinds out. I'll make more. And everybody started yelling at me because I hadn't even opened the jam yet. Oh, well.
Hey, Rock, what's going on? Wolverine!
Hello, Rocksteady Wolverines.
Hey, everybody in chat. Monty, I hope your doctor's appointment went well.
Oh, yes. I hope so, too.
You know, I haven't had a rhubarb strawberry pie in years. I'm going to have to find me one of those.
I want a blueberry surprise. You ever heard of that?
No.
No, that sounds kind of kinky, Crystal.
It's you take cream cheese, you take pecans, you line the bottom, well, you toast your pecans, then you line the bottom, then you take cream cheese, you take the blueberries and mix it all up, and then you put it in there, and then you put pecans on top of it, and you keep layering it. My cousin made some good blackberry jam.
Actually, blueberries are my favorite berry.
Blackberries are mine.
I like to take blueberries and freeze them in the freezer and then pour milk over them while they're frozen, and it turns the milk like a snow. I call it blueberry snow. And I just eat the whole bowl just the way it is.
I do that with peaches. Take it, cut it up, put some milk in it, just a little bit of sugar, put it in the refrigerator and let it get really cold.
Yeah, as soon as you put the milk over the frozen blueberries, it starts to freeze up. Monty, go Joe, because knowing is half the battle. That's the 80s slogan.
Yeah, no, I had seen a video the week before about that jam, and then I bought a watermelon, so I saved all the rinds, and it was just a quarter watermelon. It wasn't a big watermelon, so my batch only made one jar, but it was very good.
My cousin does that a lot at Christmas, around Christmas time and stuff like that, or before Christmas. She'll make stuff up like that in jars and make like the stuff, make homemade hot chocolate and all kind of stuff like that. And she'll give it out for Christmas.
Yeah. Hello, Tony Lee. Hello, Katie.
Hello, y'all.
The blackberry brambles didn't produce like they normally do around here Either that or the birds got to them first.
I haven't seen that many bees and stuff.
Well, I see the bees. Got lots of them.
My brother overheard y'all talking about food, and he says the only thing that matters to him is cobbler and ice cream, and he don't care what kind of cobbler it is. He says, I don't care if it's apple, peach, or what.
I love
That's
cobbler.
good.
Here we go, talking about food early in the show.
Well, that way we can get it out of the way.
Do you think we're actually going to stop talking about food, Shane? I don't.
It doesn't make a crap what channel we're on. Food comes up several times during the show. And
Yes.
you know what? Apparently it's a hot topic.
Yes.
So why in the hell deny it? I mean, just go with the flow. I'm not here to make waves. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm just here to visit with good people. Tony,
Amen.
it is nice to see you.
Can't hear you. You're muted, Tony. And frozen. Nope.
I'm trying to get an unloader here chain so I can go to the house.
You're still muted.
You might have to go out and come back in.
He'll do that. I like that, Black Watch. Food rushes in where wise men always go.
Mm.
I like it when people call me wise.
You like it when somebody calls you a wise man?
Well, just wise, because, you know, I don't think of myself as wise.
Huh.
I'm just a crazy Canuck who just says what comes blurting out of her mouth, and she has no control. Ever.
I have to ask the Lord to control my tongue sometimes.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
sometimes he just lets me say stupid shit.
Well, that goes with all of us.
And then he just stands there and laughs.
The more you deal with the public, the more you learn to bite your tongue.
That's the reason I
Money?
stay in my house.
There's money. There's money. He asked for a link, and I'm thinking, what the hell? It's been at the top.
On my phone, it wasn't showing
Hey,
it.
Monty, how was your doctor's appointment?
Hello. The vampires was wanting some more blood. And then, I don't know. It's just, I don't like doctors.
I don't either, and I will procrastinate to go to the doctor.
What?
I don't.
Hang on.
I'm not a big fan of them by no means. Damn it.
Okay.
Tony's back.
Okay. YouTube has me scratching my head right now because I'm up on here and this is my main. I switched
Tony?
to my.
Sorry, go ahead, Money.
No, it's I'm confused because I've switched to my full money too, and so if I come up on StreamYard, it still should be full money too, right?
Yeah.
And yet it's
Full Monty.
yet, yeah.
Something about your tech is all jacked up, Monty. That picture you sent me proves it.
What
I'll
picture?
tell you what it is. It's at Windows 11.
Yeah, T-Girl. Here's
The picture that you showed me of somebody's show, but it was titled with somebody else's name.
Oh, what it was okay. It said Shane Phelps because I went to both channels, right? Like,
Okay.
went and watched this channel real quick, jumped over here, I seen that Shane went live, his first show the other night, and I went back to Preppings, and down at the bottom, YouTube kept saying, it would say Shane Phelps, and then it switched over and say Prepping 101s at the your title of your show, and I'm like, what is going on with YouTube? So I screenshot it and I sent it to Camo. I'm like, look at this. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah,
was like
the first thing I said was, why is Shane's name on 101?
Right. Well, that's the only thing it was changing was the title of the show. It kept glitching back and forth, and I'm like, this was new to me, and I'm like, whoa.
They're watching you.
Either YouTube is really messed up or something, because I've been
Let me interrupt just for a second. Tony,
Sorry.
did you find your voice?
No.
No, we can't hear you, bud.
Hi, Tony.
Yeah, it sucks. It's
YouTube.
It's either YouTube or you have to just reboot your whole damn computer, because I've had to do that a time or two.
Well, he looks good just sitting there. I mean, with the way the light's coming off of his dome and stuff, he could just sit there and look good.
Just sit there and look pretty.
He's glowing.
Tony, I sure hope you can find your voice, because I enjoy visiting with you. Anyway, Monty, I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just explaining, because it's hard to explain it when you're typing in a comment, you know. Like I was trying to explain to Cam, I was like, check this out, and it baffled me too, because YouTube has changed quite a bit of stuff without even updating it or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I don't know why I could see you on YouTube, but I couldn't see you on StreamYard.
I've noticed that too. I've noticed that too when I'm up on panel.
This ain't the first time I've run into that. I was on somebody else's channel, and everybody's saying, hi, Monty, and I never even seen you.
Shane, with that, now when me or you both mods, and like over at, say for instance, what shows are we both modded on?
Prepping?
No, I'm not modded over there.
Oh, okay.
There was one of them, and I could see you and everything, but like over at Liberty Warriors, that's where I first noticed it. Is I was like, everybody's saying hi to Shane. I'm like, I can't see Shane, and I know I didn't personally block you on YouTube, so.
Well, no one sees me on there now.
I know I blocked one person on YouTube about a month and a half ago, and I don't see that person in chat at all.
I don't know. I've only accidentally blocked one person accidentally that I knew. That's before I even knew the difference between modding and then personally blocking them, you know, because I figured, hey, you could block someone, you can block them whether you're blue or not. No. That
just blocks them from you.
If you're modded, it only blocks from you having to see it.
Yeah,
and if you do that once,
which is good too, because I've seen people do that and they're like, "Well, I can't see them in chat anymore." Well, that's because you blocked them. Everybody else can still see
if you do that on one channel and you're on a different channel, is that person still blocked from you?
No.
No,
well, I'll tell you, that's what's been happening to me and a certain person.
Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. That's what's weird, and I don't even know.
Like I said, I got.
Well, I wouldn't know how to unblock the person anyway. Not that I would unblock them, but
someone, Dusty Data or someone told me a few months ago, it's better to go through your phone and do it, and you go up to their channel link, the 3 little dots.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a way of blocking them and unblocking them there too. So I don't know.
Like I said, I'm not that computer literate, and
I'm not that computer savvy either.
Camo even had to help me tonight to pin that up again, and Chuck has told me twice. So I'm kind of stupid at times.
It wasn't showing on the phone app anyways. I don't know. Maybe I need to update my YouTube phone app.
Well, I've never really been into computers or ever wanted one till all this stuff started, and I started going on. So,
same here. I'm still learning.
I'm good on a computer. I've been online since before the internet. I mean, on computers since before the internet. But these phones is a whole different story to me.
Yeah, I was in '96 was my first computer I ever had, and by 2007, I was able to rebuild them put in hard drives, put in new drives, put in external drives. I was able to do all of it on a PC. And and now it's like everything has changed so damn much. I'm still trying to learn how to, because I never streamed. I just looked up stuff, researched, just looked around.
I started doing online daily in 96. I think it was 96 because of eBay.
Yep, that's where I was.
Hello, Kiss Off.
That's where I was. Hey, Kiss Off.
And I'd still be there if they didn't turn into idiots. I mean, I've been on eBay a long time, before PayPal, all that garbage. But
I remember AOL and
you got mail.
AOL and
Yeah. AOL online. There was several of those. I even got a couple of those discs somewhere.
Oh, I know why it brought me up on StreamYard on my primary account is because that's how I'm signed in on my StreamYard.
Oh,
What do you want, Anna?
I'd have to sign back out and sign in on the Full Monty 2 account in order. Okay, I got it on that part anyways. Okay, I figured that much out.
I seen that one, Devil Dog. That's some good news.
Yeah.
DeSantis is kicking some butt.
Oh, that's awesome. 20 individuals, huh?
I love my governor.
Wait a minute, guys. I got to have silence for a minute. Sweet nothings.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, we hear you now. There you are.
yeah, I got it sorted.
I'm glad to see you found your voice.
And taking the reflection down a bit.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Reduce the contrast.
Maybe that's what it was. You just need the hat. It was reflecting your audio.
That's it. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah.
At least you're not like me when people probably won't put me on mute.
Why you do have a voice? Yank your hat off and see if your voice goes away.
What happened to Crystal? I haven't heard her in several minutes.
Testing.
Yeah, we still hear you. You're
good. Seems to be working. How is everyone?
Good.
Yes.
I've seen that you subscribed to me, Tony. Thank you.
I beg your pardon. Sorry, Shane, I missed that.
I said I see you subscribe to me, so thank you. I appreciate
you're welcome. Yeah, no problem. Thanks to anyone who's supporting me as well. That's what we're all there to support one
Shane,
another.
I was about blown away. They gave me a notice that you went live.
Well, I only had one person say, "Hey, I didn't get a notice in the chat," but then they found me.
Come on now.
And
hey, sweet lady.
Hey, Katie.
She's been hiding.
Everybody else has been getting notifications.
No, I think YouTube are even trying to suppress me, and I'm just a tiny wee ant.
Oh, they mess with a lot of people.
Yours came up in my notifications, but you also came up on a link on my YouTube page.
All right.
So I was like, oh, totally gone.
Oh, thank you.
Dang, Shane, YouTube must not hate you yet.
They don't know me yet.
Not entirely. I'm working on it.
You're working.
Yeah. Too damn polite.
When I get off of here this evening, I've got to upgrade my system. On the StreamYard. I got to upgrade.
I didn't do that today again.
Yeah, so I got to upgrade it, and because I didn't get it done today, like I said, I got busy, and so.
And Rock, I was really bummed that you didn't make it to Jeff Riddle's party. How far are you from me, man? I want to meet up with you someday, Rock.
I don't know where Rock's from. I usually know where a lot of people are from.
Anne Marie, Blackwatch, Red, everybody, just acknowledging the chat.
Yeah, just saying hi to everyone. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, no, you're more than welcome anytime you want.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello from across the pond.
Hello.
From the drink, the small drink.
Yeah, it's just. How many days in the rowboat would it take?
Anna Marie says, Tony Lee, I like the halo effect because the light's hitting the picture behind you. It looks awesome.
The mirror.
D-Girl says, hi, D-Dog, and I didn't see him. Come in.
What'd you say, Shane?
Oh, he's farther than I thought he was.
Oh, there he
You
is.
know,
Sorry,
Tony-
D-Dog. I'm sorry I missed you, bud.
You know, Tony, when somebody says something about mine, I tell them it's not a bald spot. It's a solar panel for a sexy machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What you got?
Kiss off while you saying buys, money. I was waving hi. I was waving hi at Tony and Katie.
Hey, kiss off.
Pointing at me, Monty.
That's a name you like to say. Kiss off. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Need a
back when we were
T-shirt.
growing up- Back growing up, it was piss off. So, yeah, that's a little better.
Or up a rope. I mean, hey.
Oh, yeah, T-Girl, I see you. I always see you. Just sometimes it takes me a little bit to say hi because I don't want to interrupt somebody when they're in the middle of whatever they're saying.
I
try
want to
be
get. Oh, go
courteous.
ahead, Shay.
I'm done.
I want to get a T-shirt that says "I don't like too many people, and you're one of them."
I used to have one that says I have multiple personalities and none of them like you.
Yeah, you're not on the favorite list.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, how's the weather over there, Tony and Katie?
Yeah, it's been hot, but then it's been raining, so it's all right.
Yeah, well, it's been hot by our standards.
Yeah,
12. No, not 12.
about
About
60 to 80 degrees, I think, in your
in
what's it?
Fahrenheit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wish
Yeah.
I had that in Florida.
Well, when I seen you,
That's a little cool. Finally got down to 77 around here the other day when it was raining.
Wow.
Right. Well, that's hot for us.
Yeah, it's not as regular as it used to be at all. I don't know. You know, do you have seasons as such, or is it so variable, such a big country that it doesn't really apply in the same way?
Well, and you know, we used to have seasons here too, and there for a while we lost them. But now, you know, it still gets hotter than the dickens during the summer, and usually August is the hottest month.
Yeah.
Well, this year it's been cooler than July.
Yeah.
So that's predicting not a very good winter for us.
Yeah, I had like in Florida. There's a couple days we had at the 70s. I was fixing to ask, who do y'all think? Because that we're gonna have a bad winter.
Yeah, I've got that feeling as well. But we're getting all the extremes, aren't we?
Yeah,
when
with
I-
them whole-
Devil Dog, I like that saying. My personality is who I am. My attitude is who you are.
Yep.
Never a truer statement made.
Yeah, that's cool.
Tony,
Yeah.
I knew it was getting hot over there when they said it was getting too hot for the tarmacs for the planes to land. And I'm like, that's a wee bit hot.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that really since I was about 6.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can remember the summer of 76 was the
And
belter.
the building close to the London Bridge was on fire this week too, wasn't it?
Right. I
Was
missed
it?
that
I
one.
must have missed
but
that one.
There's been quite a few fires and things like that. Like farmers' fields setting on fire and
Oh no.
Mm.
I wonder where
Yeah.
Bonnie is.
Do what?
Wonder where Bonnie is.
She is, last I knew, she had to go to her mother's today.
yeah, she said that earlier. in the
Last
week.
I heard, she was babysitting the baby today, so
Yeah.
Aw.
tonight.
And
So I don't know.
she'd put out a notification too on her private, on her comments for YouTube
Yeah.
to she put out a notification to go subscribe to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that was kind.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Hey, Camo, go check out Jeff Riddle's community page.
Okay.
Him and Craig has a side business.
Oh no.
I don't even think I want to look at that.
Is it on Jeff Riddle too?
I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, but did you see what his wife said though in the comments? I did see that one, Monty.
Oh, I haven't been on there since I commented.
She says, "Well, cause you're shooting blanks."
That's cool.
It says I don't know if I can. I don't know if I should say it or
You know,
not.
it was a long time ago, Monty, that I said that there might be a market for that. I ain't never been fixed, and I ain't never been jabbed. They ain't never messed with nothing. Me, I might be worth something here in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
It's fair part.
Yeah, that's true. We'll be on eBay before you know
Yeah,
it.
they'll be selling your bits. Be careful what you wish for.
There's a back windshield and it says what's it? Camo, you just looked at it. It says sperm by the load or something. $3,500 a load or something like that. I'm like, oh my goodness, those two.
I used to do that.
I had to go to the dollar store, so
Do what, Bob?
I had to go to the dollar store, so
What do I owe you?
$15.
All right.
So we have pure bloods too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
T girl, this is an older picture of me, but it's me.
I know.
Wow.
Bird dog, what's up, man?
I'm so pure-blooded, T, that nobody's looked at it since the 70s.
Yeah.
And I don't care to have one look at it now.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't trust it, man. I'm kind of worried for Monty just having to deal with that crap. You never know what the heck they're doing.
Right?
Well, you don't anyway. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, you know, they're spraying it. Apparently, they're putting it in the water, the food. What can you do?
Well, if it's going to get you in it, but do everything in your
Yeah.
power
That's
to
funny,
avoid it.
Black Lot.
Hmm.
I should probably stay away from those. And what's the other one? Where they bingo nights? Yeah, try to stay away from
Yeah. Karaoke.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding.
bingo is lethal anyway, you know. All the pushing and
Yeah,
shoving
right.
and being whacked about with handbags and things.
And that's a damn fine point right there, TJ.
Some of them ladies get aggressive now.
Certainly do, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the old fish women on where we come from, you know, no offense to fish women, but we call them patty slappers round here.
TJ Katz, hello. Good to see you.
They can be rough.
Yeah, my sister-in-law wanted me to go one time with her to the bingo thing. I said, I don't have the money to play. And she said, I'll give you the money. I said, just give me the money now and I'll just ride with you. I said, because I'd rather go somewhere and spend my money. I know I'm getting something.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me the money.
Same way, Crystal. Never
don't
bought
like
a lottery
somebody
ticket.
Yeah.
Never done any of that stuff. I'd rather just go buy something tangible.
Yeah, I've never
Exactly.
been a gambler. I've had a few vices, but gambling's not amongst them.
No.
Apart from maybe 50 pence on a pound on the lottery now and
Yeah.
again, but
Hi, Rob.
nothing much.
Yeah, that's a good find, Dana. Especially when they're not already puffing.
Hey, Rob, how you doing, bud?
Rob, many prayers to you.
Oh, puffballs, yeah. Yeah, we get
Rob,
those over
yeah.
here.
Rob, the
Puffballs.
good guy.
He is.
Yeah. I haven't seen them on, and I haven't
Hi,
seen them
Rob.
on.
Hey, Rob.
How's
Yeah.
it going, Rob?
Well, Shane, I just wanted to pop up here and say hello and congratulations on your channel.
Thank you.
To say hi to everyone and everything. I'm gonna jump down. I got a previous channel engagement, so
That's fine.
Okay. Nice to see you,
Yeah,
man.
nice to see
Nice
you.
to
Thank
see
you.
you, Monty.
yep.
Nice
Good
to see you, Monty.
Good to see y'all. Much love. God bless. I'll
Much
see
love.
y'all. I'll see
Yeah,
y'all.
much
later.
love, man. Toodle pip.
Pip pip and a cheerio. Hey, later, guys.
Yeah, tomorrow might be kind of hard for me. It's my sister's her birthday. So
It's your sister's birthday.
yeah, she passed away about a month and a half ago.
Oh, gee.
no. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Christy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What a shame.
Go and call my nieces and my nephews and make sure they're okay.
Yeah, yeah. The first one, I suppose, is the toughest, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's
I
so
really miss her.
well.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's what I try to tell everybody. You know, we come to a point in our lives where we get old, and you know, life stops giving and starts taking, and there's nothing we can do about it. So
Yeah.
you know, their problems are pretty much over, but we still got ours. They get to go take a little bit of a nap until they get to go to the blessed land, and we still have to fight this evil that's going on all around us. So sometimes I'm not saying no, I want to hurry up and go by no means. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying, their problems are over. It was their time, and when it's mine, I'll go. Just like
Right.
everybody else.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like the bingo when your number's up.
Yeah, once you get your number called, that's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
Well,
either win the lottery or you win a nap for a little bit.
yeah. Well, Shane, they're got a lawyer. They're looking into it. I think it was wrongful death of my sister's.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be glib about it.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I don't. Like I said, I don't know what all the particulars are, so I have no clue. I hope that it wasn't. But, you know, there's a lot of nefarious things go on that none of us see. And
Tons
people
of
are,
it.
even family members, get involved in stuff that we don't know. And sometimes it don't turn out so good.
Absolutely.
No, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
Well,
attest to that.
Yeah.
She kept
Not all
on
of them
having
be
water
so.
gain. She kept on having water gain, and that was what they were treating her for. And come to find out, that's not what it was. It was her liver, and they never told her or never tried to put her on dialysis or anything.
Oh,
Yeah, fatty liver is not a good thing.
No.
nice.
I mean, she done it to herself because she was a heavy drinker and she done all kind of drugs in her day. I mean, she was awesome, but she also, because my sister could be the other way, but I
Yeah.
loved her.
Of course.
I'll be okay. I'm more worried about my nieces and nephew, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old they are, but I'm sure they're
Well,
going to do
yeah,
fine.
one of my nephews is like 28. The other one is 17, just turned 17, and my niece is fixing to be 21 or is 21. So
Yeah, they're old enough they can
yeah,
fend for themselves for the most part, or band together and take care of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what they've been doing.
And they've got you, obviously.
Yeah, we've got one another.
Yeah.
Fighting
Yeah.
evil and having fun doing it at times. Yeah.
Yeah, we all have had family members. My little brother was one. He got a little strung out, meth, and then
Oh my God, Anna just read my mind.
a blue tank. Dorinda's not even paying attention, so
Well,
No.
I was doing something. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'd be worried about pulling up your shirt for your
Well,
thingy about.
it's being stupid today. It's just being stupid.
Pull it down in the back a little bit. It'll keep it from doing that. And sit on it. Yeah, pull it down a little bit and sit on it.
Okay, I've done that.
Okay.
Let's
It'll
see if
keep
it
from
works, Shane.
doing it. That's what I do. So I like to buy my shirts a little big so that I don't feel claustrophobic in them.
Mm-hmm.
And being 6'5", so now I really got to spend a little extra money to get the bigger shirts.
Wow.
And yeah, so yeah, I'm constantly pulling them down the back just so I don't,
Yeah.
so they don't cut down, especially if it's tank top.
Mm-hmm.
I only
Right.
wore a toga once in my life, and I lost it, never to know where it went.
I
It
hope
was a-
you wasn't wearing it when you lost it.
I was 15 in the Bahamas and on my own, and
Oh.
went to a party and got into something called jungle juice. And I woke up like 8 hours later in my hotel room, completely naked, with 2 gals with me. And I do not know what happened.
Wow. It's a proper Roman party then.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's called,
Toga
Camel,
party.
that's called plausible deniability.
It's the only time in my entire life I can't recall, Shane. It's bugged me ever since. All right.
You got spiked.
Yeah.
It happened to me one time in this little dance hall I used to do all the time.
Yeah.
Go
Spike one night.
Yeah.
Someone spiked my drink. And so
I don't know what happened. All I
Yeah.
know is I felt like I was dying for the 2 days afterwards.
Oh yeah. Well, ever since then, I will not allow them to open my drink. And if they do, they have to be standing right in front of me
Yeah.
because
That's
I will not
just
allow it.
you're just plain wrong there, Blackwatch. I knew what to do since I was like 9.
Yeah, my son was the same way.
Did
My
you play
sec-
doctors and nurses?
My second husband, he told me one time his brother-in-law, they were all drinking and smoking weed and stuff like that. It probably ain't no telling what else. But he fell asleep first, his brother-in-law, and they put makeup on his face and everything and took his clothes off.
Mhm.
Locked him outside, and it was a Sunday, and it was church across the street.
Oops.
Oh, so nice.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I had one of
Blackwatch.
my son's idiot friends over here. My son was having a party. And this idiot friend pissed me off. We'll just put it that way.
Uh-huh.
And when he passed out, I drew a big dick on his face with a sharp pen. And the kid got up in the morning and went to a job interview
Oops.
and still has a
Oh.
dick on his face.
Did he get the job?
Well, you know what? No, he didn't get the job, but
Surprise.
This is
No,
what I
hey,
think
Black
of you
Watch.
before you hire me.
I want to ask Blackwatch something real quick. Have you noticed like the things that we did at our age, how young we were, but now you see a kid that's that age and you realize how wrong it was?
well,
Hey, Tennessee Ridge Runner and Eric. Try to squeeze that in.
the kid didn't even like wash his face in the morning, didn't go to the bathroom, whatever. He just got up and left.
I'm sorry, if I'm
Okay.
going for a job interview, I'm going to at least look in the mirror to make sure I can get a booger hanging out my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he didn't do that. So you know what? I mean, it was a Sharpie, and yes, there's rubbing alcohol right there. He could have gotten it off. Okay, and I probably would have told him to use rubbing alcohol. But then again, I might not have because I was still pissed off. But of course, when I did it, I didn't know he had a job interview the next morning. But when I found out, I still laughed my ass off and thought it was funny.
Dorinda, I know this younger gal that is in with a group of a whole lot of people, and it's like a sport to them. They always are taking pictures of somebody passed out with dicks drawn on them or worse, you know, and it's like a game, man. I've seen a lot of pictures like that. Don't fall asleep around people. That's the moral of that.
I went to a bachelor party.
No, Blackwatch, the warning was, don't piss me off.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. Don't piss Dorinda
Yeah,
off.
who was it that was deathly afraid of pissing Dorinda off? I forget who that was. There was somebody used to be in this community, used to be deathly afraid of Dorinda. Who was that?
Oh, my God.
Now, who wasn't
I
it?
remember that now. I got to think.
Yeah, I know
Was
that.
it that Jason?
Oh, hey, I got to put out an announcement real quick. If anybody didn't get a notification, Chuck is going on here in about 50 minutes.
Okay. No,
At
we
7
haven't.
o'clock our time, my time. He is going on at 7 o'clock. I've seen his notification, so I want to try to promote him too. He's always helped me. He's always been real kind to me. So
Yep, I think it'll be all right, won't it, love?
Yeah.
Did you say in 50 minutes? That's
about 50 minutes.
Yeah, that's 1 o'clock here. That's all right.
Yeah, and that's what one reason I went on a little earlier is because no one was on. I didn't see anything worth really going and paying attention to this earlier. I thought, hell, I'm bored out of my damn gourd. I'm going to go find something to do.
Cool. Yeah.
Who did we lose? We lost somebody.
Monty was here.
Monty we lost.
Yeah, okay. It was Monty that left, and I thought somebody.
Hello, retired Rob vet. Rob, retired vet. Why do I always say it backwards?
I always mess that one up as well. It comes out as red vet when I say it. Possibly even worse, you know.
I hit that.
I'm reading it, and I'm like, it's retired Rob vet. No, it's not. It's Rob vet. Rob retired vet.
I would like to try and say it 6 times in a row.
I can hardly say it once. Never mind. That's like hilarious too. 9 times out of 10, if he's in chat, he or she, whatever it is in chat, I cannot read the words and say it.
And that's what's funny is because you said it just fine just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't say it when it's right in front of me.
Yeah. Sometimes
I screw the letters up and whatever. My brain just switches them around and it comes out stupid.
What's up, Eric?
One year I couldn't stop writing happy birthday in Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say it one more time in case anybody didn't hear it out there in the chat world. Chuck goes on. Yeah, Red's posting it. Chuck goes on at 7 o'clock my time, which is Central, which is in about 48 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could link?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can do
Too
that
much
one.
work, Dorinda.
Pardon?
Wouldn't it be cool? I said that's too much work. Wouldn't it be cool if we could link live streams to where, like, you know, you're live and then Chuck go live and then he could just add to your panel and it'd be like on his too, and you could just do that. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, maybe you're right, Red. It was Deanna.
Like a
Yes, it was Deanna.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Was it Deanna or Deanna? Because Deanna's from Humboldt.
Deanna from Humboldt.
I call her D. It's easier to type.
And that's what she always told me to tell her too, is D. And one time I typed in D and I hit the D twice and I hit send and it was double D. So she kind of liked that too.
Well, that's the other Nikki. I'd usually call her double D, but if I was going to chat something to Katie here, it'd be just 2 letters.
Oh, yeah.
I like to shorten things up.
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. That's why I don't like being in chat. If I'm going to go to a channel, I go to the people that don't mind me coming up and visiting, because my chatting skills, I get tired. I just get tired of typing a bunch of crap.
Mm-hmm.
And then people misunderstand what you say in the chat,
Yeah.
and they get all butthurt.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah, there's no inflection there, is there?
yeah, you can't see the emotions, you can't hear the feelings, you can't see what they meant by it. All you're seeing is the words that may have come out wrong, or or it wasn't. A lot of us spell it shorthand, even on a computer, and it can get very misleading in a hurry.
Yeah.
You can lose a lot in translation.
Well,
That's the reason I like to get on the panel, because I do not like to type. And the time somebody says something to me, it's done went 5 times by me.
Yeah. Sometimes my words come out all messed up anyway, because I'm like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if Dorinda's in the panel or the chat.
You can butt check me right here and like right then and there and say, what were you trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Or what the hell was that?
and that's the biggest communication problem people have, is they need to, if someone says something you don't understand and it upsets you, instead of getting mad, say, would you please explain?
Mm-hmm.
So they can explain exactly what they're trying to say, because sometimes people say things to you and it comes out very harsh or very mean or very.
Oh no, man! I get pissed off easy. Everybody knows that.
Well, and that's why I always say, would you please explain? Because I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. And if you're cussing me out, okay, so be it. I want to make sure that's what you're doing. If not, so be it. I'm not going to take it harsh until I ask.
Yeah.
It's the biggest way to keep from having enemies that didn't want to be an enemy.
Yeah.
Man, Anna Marie needs to get up here. She's on a roll. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? The woodchuck could chuck wood. She's like rolling all these tongue twisters right up here.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, that's because Blackwatch sent me supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
The sound of it is something quite
I isn't Blackwatch up in Canada also?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yes.
I thought he was real close to the border.
Who?
Is it Ontario?
Blackwatch.
Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, he's close to the Windsor border.
Okay.
I don't know if he's in actual Windsor or not, but I think that's where he said. I think that's the border he was talking about.
Okay.
Which is like, I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me, Detroit, in that area.
Okay.
It's not
I
far
know
from me.
up in that area. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's close to me. I used to go over there a lot. Before the 90s, I used to go to Canada on a regular basis.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of my family emigrated, and a lot of Twidales are in Canada. If you know any Twidales, they're probably my people.
Oh, no, man, we could be related then, because some Scottish guy came over here in the 1930s and 1920s. He got some Indian gal pregnant and made my dad, and then he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we think you've got Indian in you. Well, not Indian subcontinent.
I'm half Scottish and half Indian, right down the middle.
That's a cool combination.
Yeah.
I'm Scottish, English, and Irish right down the middle.
Yeah.
Tennessee, that's
Get that down the middle.
Yep.
Say it again, Dorinda.
3/4.
I guess I'm Heinz 57 because I really don't know. I know I got a little Cherokee in me.
Yeah.
But see, my dad died when I was 5.5, 6 years old, so I don't know too much about.
Yeah. Well,
I think
yeah.
Anna Marie's Cherokee. I am part Cherokee, part Choctaw. I got more Choctaw in me than the Cherokee, and then German.
Oh my God, you I wouldn't want to mess with you.
That's where that's where the Indian in me comes from. My great grandfather, his stone still stands at the base in North Carolina, right below the mountains, part of the Cherokee Nation there. But he was born in 1709 and died in 1786 there.
Oh.
Fantastic. Well, no.
Yeah.
Here's
Well, bad, don't we?
for you. Is my fifth great uncle was President Hoover, which wasn't a good thing. But when his wife passed away, he married his maid, his servant, whatever you wanted to call him at the time. And she was full-blooded Cherokee. Well, his brother was married to a full-blooded Cherokee, and that's where my lineage comes from.
Excellent.
On my dad's side, on my grandma's side, I should say, on my dad's side. So that's where the Cherokee comes from.
Right.
Choctaw, my grandmother was full-blooded Choctaw.
Cool.
Have you got any photos? Anything like that?
I was able to trace from just having the records I have from the family. I was able to trace where that side of the family went from North Carolina to Missouri to where my mom was born and raised in Amarillo. So it went from North Carolina to Missouri to Texas and then up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
I love
all the Phelpses went to that's when Ebenezer Phelps, get that. He come across on a boat, and he got here in 1904.
Oh,
he
really?
showed up with 13 kids, him and his wife, and 13 kids. They'd lost one boy on the way, and they all went to Missouri, and then they all spread down out through here, all the way down to Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, to Lubbock. Buddy Holly country.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that where you are now then? In Lubbock, Texas?
No, my older brother was born there. All my dad's family was there.
I see,
I was born in Illinois because my dad was in the Air Force and we moved all the time. But when I was 2.5, my mom decided she was going to go home without my dad. He was not a good person at that time. And so she come back to Oklahoma, and that's where I've been pretty much most all my life. I left for, 6-8 months, a couple different times, but all roads lead to Oklahoma for me.
Right.
And every time you say that state's name, I think of that musical that came out in the 70s.
In a minute.
Oh, Oklahoma, where the wind comes fishing on the plains.
That's like Columbus, Georgia. I lived in Columbus, Georgia, and they say if you ever get into the Chattahoochee River, you'll always return.
Yep.
I've been across the Chattahoochee. I've seen that sign.
I walked across the railroad track over the Chattahoochee.
I run across a few hoochies in my life, but it was never Chattahoochee.
Shane, sorry to interrupt. I've got a little something to show you.
All right.
Can you
What did I say, Uncle Jack on the top?
Peyton Phelps.
Peyton Phelps. Imagine that.
Yeah. This is in 18.
Do you know how to full screen yet, Shane? If you click on his picture.
Oh, yeah. Here, hang on. I'll do it. I know how to do it. All right, show it again.
Yeah, that's
the Union Jack.
Oh, that's the Union Jack. I've heard of that.
Yeah. Are you able to read this? I don't know.
Are you wobbling it?
6 pence monthly. Boy, I haven't heard that language in a few days.
I don't know which way to go. That way, is
Where
it?
is it? Where's the thing?
Is that it?
Yeah, but Peyton
Yeah.
Phelps.
Something.
And where's that at?
It's he's an author, I think. He's, yeah, I can get them. If I knew where to send them, I'd give you photos of it. But
I bet money they're probably related.
It's a character, Peyton Phelps, or Adventures Among the Italian Carbonari by G. Stabbing. I think that says.
Tony, something like that. You could go up to, I don't know what you got over there, but we got like Staples, and you could have it scanned into an image, and you could email the image.
Yes,
Right,
yeah, we do.
yeah.
We do have scanners, but I wouldn't know where to email it to. If
I'll
I
drop
could put it on
it.
Facebook, and then it could be found anyway.
Well, he can put his email in the private chat here. You could pick that up.
Oh, okay, that's fine if you want to, or I can just put it on Facebook. And I know Dorinda's able to see it there.
There you go.
You can take us off full screen now.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Sorry. Shit. Did I remove you completely? There you are. Now you're back.
I got a scanner I got to hook up because I got about 1,000 things I need to digital scan.
Yeah, I'd like one of these proper digital scanners. I mean, I'd probably be better off photographing it than what there is available, because I think it'd just be a Xerox.
Well, them scanners now, you can scan an old photograph and it'll be far better than what the original photograph is. You can get a lot of detail from a good scanner.
Yeah, and if you have an editing program, you can edit it and take out the scratches and everything else. Because my daughter does that.
Yep, I do too. You can do it in Photo House. You can change. You can get tricky in the Photo House program.
Right.
Tony, I put it in private chat.
Yeah, I'm just writing it down, Shane. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. It is writing it. Thank you. Let you know when she's done.
Okay. No, I put it in there, and it's going to stay in there until.
Oh, okay then. That's fine.
Anyway.
We've got it. Thank you. I'll get that to you one way or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's photographed or otherwise. I don't know if it's complete though. It was like just a few pence from a charity shop. But,
that is interesting.
Yes. It seems to be.
What made you pull that out?
I beg your pardon?
What made you pull that up? What made you
it was
attracted to that page?
It was the front page.
It's on the front page.
Yeah, it's the front page of the magazine.
Okay.
Just because he's got the same name as you.
And I was just jogged my memory the other day. I thought I know that name from somewhere. Phelps, and then I remembered about this. I thought I think it's that. And yeah, sure enough, it was. But it was just on the top of a pile of dusty old books or something,
Well, like I said, a lot of our family come from Germany and on the Phelps side.
Yeah, it's only a character name, actually, not a real person, which I hadn't really realised either, to be honest. I haven't paid that much attention to it, It's quite boring. I have read of it. It's like dry, dusty, Victorian sort of writing,
Oh yeah, because they're still talking in pences, 6 pence a month.
Yeah,
and that tells you right there. That's pretty old.
But there is, I think Jules Verne is in it as a,
really?
part of a serialization. So
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
There was actually, Jules Verne's in there. But it smells horrible. You'd be much better off looking at it on a screen.
Camel, you was going to say something a second ago. What was it?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I think I said all I wanted to say so far.
You sound like me.
Let's come up with something.
Somebody interrupt you, you forget what you're talking about.
Well, I probably already got it out.
I got an old dictionary as well the other day, which made me think of all of you, because it was first published in about 1942, and there's a section in it of Americanisms. And, I was wondering how many of them are actually still in current usage now. I can't really think what they were, but
Where is it?
It's
Anna Marie. That's interesting. There's a town name that because some of my family did come from up there.
Dictionaries have changed. I can remember words that were in the ones when I was young that are no longer in them today.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
you
they're
ain't heard they're
interesting.
trying to change it. They're trying to change the dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wikipedia has been changing definitions all the time.
Oh yeah, they can have multiple moderators go in there and change things. They have little wars where they go back and forth. You go on a wiki page one day, it'll say one thing. Go on the next, it'll be something the next day. Go back again, and it'll be back to what you originally seen. I've seen that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if any of these are still going. Attaboy,
What a boy.
yeah,
That
saying
there.
Attaboy. And
Yeah,
auto,
ATTA, right?
Attaboy, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Attaboy, well done, sort
I
of
say
thing.
that in chat all the time, but it tells me I'm spelling it wrong.
Two
Attaboy
teams
is,
according to this.
is a pat on the back.
Like
Auto,
you're out of here, outta,
Yeah.
atta. There's a few of them.
yeah, yeah. These, I
Right
say
back
these.
at you. At you is another one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we've got bohunk. Does that mean anything to you?
What is it?
Bohunk,
Bohunk?
BOHUN.
It sounds like ship talk to me.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say what it means. It just says that these are the words for that have been introduced into the English language.
Mm.
Maybe I think the definition might be elsewhere in it. But, we've got
I used
bonehead.
I used to read the dictionary as a kid a lot, just to see the weird names and stuff. And there was one in there I can't find anymore, even on the internet. It was called a peripatetic quidnog with a Q. Peripatetic quidnog. And I can't find it. And I remember the definition and everything, but it's no longer in the dictionary. It meant traveling busybody.
Oh wow!
Right.
You mean
Was it
my ex-wife?
P-I?
It was one of them real long words, so I had to remember that.
Paddy. I don't think it's in this one either.
Mm.
No, I can't see it in there.
You should write a cowboy dictionary.
You were bleeping out, Katie. What'd you say?
I just said Rob should write a cowboy dictionary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be
dictionary. He said it'd be a little gruff, but aren't we
Yeah.
all? I mean, we live in the real world, not in this pretend let's be politically correct kind of crap.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Actually, now you guys just reminded me of something I've had for years and years that I think my mom had for years and years. It's a boarding house rules for a cowboy. It's a list of rules they used to pin up, and it's like on rice paper or something. I need to scan that and share some of them. They're hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like no horse in the bar after 8 p.m. and kind of thing.
In the bar. I thought they kept them on the outside.
But apparently there's rules that,
Yeah, that's
It was
cool.
like a drive-through on some of them. They'd ride their horses right in up to the bar.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You can imagine that. You're really, really drunk and you start spinning. You're looking at it. Oh my God, how did that get in here?
that might be why they banned it.
It couldn't have been the things falling out of the back of a horse inside.
Mm.
And I've also got this plaque that came off of Route 66 in the 50s. My dad acquired it because they were going to tear the place down, and it was a cafe commemorating the Old West. So I've got this plaque. It's like 12 by 10 inches, and it's made out of like a pewter, embossed. It's a real
Mhm.
fancy plate, and it explains this, that, you know, that the cafe was built in honor of the Old West and the cowboys and all that. I've got that still somewhere too.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
need to
that
find
night.
that a new home because it's something I don't need to be carrying around.
Well, by God, if you need to, you just send it my way.
Well, you got the trade, Shane. I like the trade, brother.
All right, no, I'll find something like
You
trade
know
for
my
you.
colors. You know my
I-
colors.
You know me, I live right down close to Route 66.
You do too, don't you? That's
Yes,
it. This is a real piece of. You ain't gonna ever find another one, Shane. This is a one of a kind.
now you're teasing me.
Camo.
My
I
biggest
got
sorry.
camo sheets on my bed. I love camo, but I like it better with the pink in it for the girls.
Yeah, see, that's how rumors get started. You know, we talked about that before.
That's what you need, camo. A pink quilt, a pink camouflage quilt.
I have a camouflage quilt that I've been working on since the 80s. It's 12 by 12, double sided, and I haven't put the ends or the stuffing in it yet because I just keep adding to it. I've got camo all the way back to World War II and stuff into that quilt.
Ooh.
Tennessee, that's not. You're silly. No, Rock, it is not green tights that camo wears.
Robin
His color
Hood.
is camo.
Or olive drab. I like
Yeah.
Army issue, U.S.
Yeah.
Army issue stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
Fact,
you don't
I'm
like that
having
new
an
stuff.
I was working on this the last couple of days, going through all my gear. I'm going to have an auction on this platform that's going to be all U.S. issue field gear, equipment, and clothing. That's
Wow.
because I got a bunch of extra stuff. I need to lighten my load, and I could use the cash. So I'm going to sell off a bunch of this stuff. I hope to see anybody and everybody there. I got a few things. I got a really neat handmade fishing hoop net. I've got, you know, World War II stuff. I've got old 1 quart Boy Scout canteen from the 40s. I got some cool stuff I'm gonna sell off. And it's not gonna go for a lot. I'm gonna start all the bids low, you know. Most of the stuff I know the value on, I'll start the value below half of what you could get it for it because it makes it fun if people want to dollar it up. You know, it's almost like a game at an auction.
What do you want
Yeah.
with the sign?
Huh?
If I was to say, hey, I want the sign, how much cash would it take to buy it?
Oh, Shane, I don't know. You know, I'd start that. If I was going to put that at auction, I'd start it at 50 because I've seen
Okay.
other things sell for, you know, a couple $100 that are similar. Although, like I said, this is one of a kind. There's no question. Actually, I have digital images somewhere of it already that I could send you if I knew how to send it to you.
Well, I put my email in private chat.
Do that and I'll write it down because that's all I can do is look. I can't grab anything out of private chat because I'm talking to y'all on my cell phone, but I watch the chat and the show on my computer because I don't have a micro. I don't have a mic or camera for my computer. You know?
Okay. Yeah, just go into your computer and pull up private chat and it's in there.
I got you now. I'm writing it down. No, I mean I'm on my. I'm into private chat on the phone, writing it down.
20 minutes.
Right.
Anyway.
First Armored Division, Old Ironsides.
Yes.
Ooh.
And you remember the show Ironsides? He was a guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody from Rad.
He
Sorry.
was also Perry Mason.
Yep.
Dude, that's a good Ozzy song. Perry Mason.
Hey,
You ever heard
Red, I'm
that?
sorry. I just read it. Sorry.
Yes, Camo, I have read it. Someone said something I wanted to comment on. Red, I'm not saying I don't like looking at pink. Pink's one of my favorite colors to look at, and I even got a pink shirt. But if I'm going to have, you know, camo, it's probably not going to, and it won't be this new crap either. This digital new technology stuff. Give me the old time camo. I've got some old nettings that are camo. Now, I don't know. They're not real huge. They're 3 or 4 by 5 or 6. They're not huge. But I love them things. I love them. I use them for all kinds of stuff.
Rock, I tell you what, if you were to go in on that auction, everything I got, I would hold for you. If you won anything, all you'd have to do is come and pick it up. Then I wouldn't have to ship it. But I do have PayPal still. I can use PayPal. Anybody that wins anything off me in the auction, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to friend or either a friend or family transaction. And sometimes they call it a trusted transaction. And then I'll ship anything. It's going to take me a little while. I've got a pretty good selection of boxes, but I'm hoping that people win more than one item, because if I had to ship one item to everybody across the United States, it's gonna be a lot more work.
It gets expensive.
It does. It gets expensive too. And that's the thing, is if somebody wins more than one thing, then it doesn't really bring the shipping up that much. I can fit both items in a box within the same weight ratio or whatever, and then it's a better deal for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Your shipping goes from $6-8 to maybe $9-10 for multiple items, but you ship 2 items, you're $14 into it.
Yeah, especially if it was small items. Anything under 14 ounces can be shipped first class, which back in the day was like $2.50. It's up to almost $5 for a first class package within the lower 48, but it's it used to be a lot cheaper, but it's still the cheapest option if you can ever do, because you've got regular mail, you've got priority mail, and then you got first class. But even if I was to send something to Tony, if I was going to send him something small under a certain amount of ounces, international first class is going to be the cheapest way that I can send something to him.
Rob, I don't care. It's pinned at the top for a reason. And Red, I will see if my brother will email me the slideshow of everything we build, just for our flea markets we attend and for some of these little side shows we go to. Yeah, I'll send you all of that stuff. We've got, I don't know, 100 different items, and we make one-offs. So everything we sell, the only thing that ain't one-off that we sell is we make wishing wells out of old spools. We'll tear them apart, and we'll cut down the tops and stuff, cut holes in them, and and then build the tops. One off, and yeah, we make all kinds of stuff. We found old wishing wells out of old spools.
Well, how do I get to the other one now?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Fred, I seen your comment. Thank you, but if I'll have to come out of here to the YouTube side to put my
Rob, you need
Yeah,
to
I agree,
it's
Dan.
okay. Thank you though.
Well, how do I get to the other one?
hang on, Crystal.
Fred, I seen
Rob, you need to have
comment.
your wife mute
Thank
your YouTube for you. You won't need YouTube because you can hear us on the other.
I need to turn that up.
There you go. Now I don't hear that though.
You can turn it up right here.
I can't
See if
see
you
that.
got that one, Shane. See if you got that email. See if you got that email from me.
All right, hang on a second.
Blackwatch, I kind of do want one of those. I just never had a camera or anything on my computer. Used to like it that way,
There you go, sweetheart.
I just bought Anna. I just bought a bunch of P38s. The guy had 6 of them on Marketplace, and they're original pre-Vietnam issue P38. So they're the good ones. I'll save you one of those, because the new P38s are crap. They make them out of a really chintzy metal. They nothing like the old ones.
How you doing, everybody on the panel? Glad to see you all.
Yeah, hey man.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Nice to see you.
Good. Good. I just wanted to say hi to Anna Marie and everybody. Glad to be here. Had kind of a fun day. Had the day off.
Well, hey, I
Nice.
got to repeat this one more time, guys. Here in about, it looks like 17 minutes, Chuck is going to go on. So I'm going to, pull this down.
Okay.
We all jump over on Chuck.
That's good. I already got him already set up, ready to go.
Yeah, here in about
Pretty
17
sure
minutes.
that everybody here will just go over the Chuck.
Yeah, everybody here needs to go to Chuck. If you've never been there, it's the same thing I'm doing. It's just we all just sit around, just have a conversation. We try to interact with chat and just make sure everybody's comfortable.
Yeah, we'll be there.
And Red, I'll try to get that to you, girl. I'll try to get you some pictures up. Whether I may put them on my screen and just run through all of them. I mean, we make all kinds of weird shit. I got a light hanging up right now that everybody wants. I was offered $750 for it. It's just a little triple light I built out of black pipe and wasn't even black pipe. It was galvanized and it has 3 big old mason jars on the end. So, we build all kinds of crap. People that get rid of crap that's still good, we repurpose it.
Oh yeah,
That's good stuff.
My records are my chief interest in
God.
If I could get my hands on a bunch of American 45s and things,
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'd be like a pig in shit,
Yeah, we can't get our hands on 45s anymore.
I took one of those Jeff Riddle one.
I beg your pardon.
Camo, what'd you say?
I was answering Anna in chat. I was just telling her one of those P38s. I took one over one day and gave it to Jeff Riddle. They're good little tools to have.
This is all screwed up on.
Do what, Rob?
Oh, my computer has the Google thing on it rather than
Close that thing out.
I don't know what the
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I didn't even hit nothing.
because they opened something on you. Like 3 of them?
Good thing Louise is there, Rob.
Yeah, I was getting ready to shoot this computer.
Yeah, I know. I was watching this.
Weird. We bring up both of our Google. Okay, it's this one right here.
That dumb son of a bitch. Give me the gun.
Well, when you close out, you'll have a screen again.
What the fuck did I do?
I have no idea, dear. It was entertaining.
Well, you got about 14 minutes if you want to bounce out and bounce back in, so Louise can fix it for you.
Well, it's not going anywhere.
Did you get that, Shane?
Come back in.
I'm looking now. You put it in private, you said?
No, I sent you an email. I just checked to make sure you got it. That way I know we're connected.
How the fuck is that working with me being on live? And that screen looking like that? My God.
Don't look at it. Just disregard
Okay, it hasn't come through on my phone yet. Let me look on my computer. Hang on just a second.
Oh, wrong.
Sometimes it takes a minute, depending on where you're coming from.
Just enjoy.
I think I got the fix.
Always check your spam folder too, Shane.
Well, it says Carl Fraser just popped up on my notification on the side, so it should be. Let me refresh this.
That name sounds familiar.
That's funny as hell. I don't know what
Yep, there it is.
The fix.
Gotcha. Now I can send you news stories, images, whatever.
Okay.
Just forget it.
I've got some images of that thing. I'll get them to you. I won't put that at auction if you really want it. I don't know, even if anybody else would fight for it, but I'd rather actually want you to have it because you're into the Route 66 thing and closer to where it came from.
I'm right down here on Route 66, basically. I mean, I'm not very far from it at all. And matter of fact, we get on Route 66 just to go into Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Do you remember those little theme places they would have on there? Because I even remember some of those when I was young.
Yeah, it's all novelty stuff all the way down through there.
Yep.
Okay, I got someone beating on the door. Hang on a second.
Yeah, it's a heck of a good song, Route 66.
Shane, I even got on Google Earth and followed the old route, what I call Supermanning, where you can set your cursor in a direction and just float over it with Google Earth, and seen how much of the old highways left and where they, bypassed it. But you can pick up, it's almost little dots and dashes of it all the way across the country still.
You're gonna have to say that again, Camo, because he went to the door.
Well, he can just rewatch it.
Yeah.
So Route 66 isn't what it was when it was new then. It's changed, has it?
Oh, yeah, greatly. I mean, there's very little of the original route still in use.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, over here, like
parallel highways. There's too many other routes they built that are parallel right to it.
Ah, I see. It's an old road, is it?
Yes. Yes. Actually, Route 66 goes all the way back to the 1800s in a lot of places.
Wow. Really? Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I only know about it through the song that I don't know who wrote it. I know it by the Rolling Stones and some old blues man on Route 66. Yeah, from Chicago to LA, 3,000 miles, is it? Something
in the 60s and 70s. What I really appreciate remembering is my mom would stop at places, because as a kid, I mean, even now I got to stop. I can't just drive by a place that catches my interest. So we'd stop at those places a lot. There was all kinds of, jewelry sales places and, museum type deals. And it was fun for a kid.
Yeah. So it was kind of was it like an entertainment superhighway or?
Yeah, it kind of was, because you'd have, themed things. Like I was saying, nowadays they got like UFO themed things, but back in the day it'd be the Western or maybe the circus or some kind of theme that they would run, where everything at the place would have something to do with that subject.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. And so,
we called them tourist traps back in the day.
Yes.
They'd suck you in to get you to spend money.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, it'd be like 3 or 4 times the length of Britain, just packed with surprises, sort of thing. Yeah, just an incredible thought. And then you can presumably it carries on from there to somewhere else as well. Once it's finished Route 66, I guess it became something else. But
well, they still call it Route 66.
Did it join another road and?
It merges in with things, and then there'll be a new highway built right next to it. So there's weeds coming through the cracks of the old highway next to it, and then it'll be 15 rotted buildings completely abandoned, sitting off to the side, But then there are spots where people have rebuilt little gas stations back to their original glory and stuff, kind of as a commemorative thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
One or two things. Sorry, Shane.
Sorry, Rob. I had an issue. The 2-year-old had somehow got outside and was damn near hit by a car. Was found in the middle of the damn road.
Dear.
Yeah, not good.
You want me to call Border Patrol? You might be able to find that.
Ain't gonna be doing no good. They won't show up. The only time they show up is to scold you, not anybody else.
Well, I bet there is that is probably bandit territory in a lot of places now, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, thank you. Jesus.
Tucumcari, New Mexico is called Tucumscary.
Yeah, Tucumscary. I know that's right. Guys, we're fixed to have to shut this down and bounce over to Chuck. He comes on in about 7 minutes.
All righty. I'll see you over there.
Yeah. Bye.
See you all.
Bye.
Well, I'll see y'all there.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Well,
All right. Well, goodbye.
yeah, we'll bounce over there, and as soon as he fires up, we'll go from there. And
Fair enough.
I just tried to kill a little time, so I was bored as hell, and so that's why I went on. And then I seen Chuck, right before I went on, he was going on at 7. He's the same time as I am, so that's here in 5-6 minutes. So
Cool.
Absolutely.
Like
I
I said,
understand that.
did you get to talk to your wife?
I didn't hear you.
We're breaking
Did you
up
get-
for some reason.
Did you get to talk to your wife?
Yeah, she's right here.
Did you talk to her about what I found?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Exciting. That's exciting.
all right, am I breaking up still to you all?
No, not anymore.
Okay,
I'm
I
excited
found I
the
found out
size of-
something else.
But
This guy that's selling this land, it was his mother's, and he's been working on it, fixing it up. Well, he's 78 years old now. He built this big old place. I remember I was telling you, and it's right next to his motel. And
yeah,
not saying, I'm just giving you, it may be an option that for 1 million, you could probably have both places, and then you get a place for all your guys to stay while you get them set up out there on the acreage.
that could work.
And
great.
maybe one of the guys will want to take over and run it.
A hotel. Can you imagine either one of us running a hotel?
Well,
We can
and
run
like
a
I said,
good-
maybe one of the guys or their wives would want to run it, and they could, because this is a big, nice place. Even part of this
It
place.
better be one of their wives. You got to understand something. Have you ever heard them answer a phone? What the fuck do you want?
Fuck are you bugging me this late for? Oh yeah, I'm a motel. Never mind. It was just a thought because it would. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to squeeze anything out of you. It's just that I know this guy's wanting to move down south to be next to his kids before he passes.
We can talk about it, but
The bunkhouse motel. I like
bunkhouse
that. Anna
motel.
Yeah, that's it.
Call it Bates Hotel.
Yeah.
Only if the house is on the hill.
Well, the one you're going to look at when you come here is on a hill.
That's fine.
Well, I like that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that'll work. That'll work.
God, you can see a long damn ways all the way around your house. Whether you're
Kinda
looking
like
out a
here.
window, whether you're looking out a window or you walk outside, you can see north, south, east, and west for a long damn way.
Well, that's one
it's
way for
very
nobody
nice.
to sneak up on you.
That's right. And you're on 2 sections of a road. You're on one of them's on the highway, which you're off the highway a little bit, and then the other one there's a dirt road that cuts right beside you, so you can get down the rest of your land and stuff. And it is just, I mean, it's perfect. It's right on the end of a section. The whole 320 acres, if I'm not mistaken, is on a whole half section right there.
Yeah, 640 to a section. That's good.
Yep, 648 to a section. You are correct. Me and my brother got into that fight earlier. He said, "No, it's 322 an acre." I said, "Bullshit."
Huh? Yeah.
648 to an acre.
To a township.
You know what we could do the hotel thing, right? And we could call it Bidenomics.
Yeah. You can't afford to stay here, blind Biden.
We'll feed you a biscuit, but we can't afford the egg.
Right.
In Tucumcari, they actually put up an outhouse next to an electrical cord and electrical pole, and it said Obama's library on it when we were there.
Yeah. That ain't no shit. Well, maybe it was, but
There was plenty of shit there. No.
oh yeah, that administration and this administration has both been shit.
Yeah.
You think?
And it ain't getting smelling any better either.
No, it's not.
Smelling
It's
worse
not.
than it ever was. Well, at least Hillary didn't get in there. That was the main thing.
That was the main thing.
My God, that woman.
My God.
She is just.
You know what she does when she gets done shaving her privates? Puts a tie in them and sends them back to work.
Yeah, I know that's right.
I was trying to keep it kind of clean, but if that was my man, I would have went graphic, you know.
Oh, I know you would have. But Clinton is a pussy.
Yeah, thank.
Bill.
Oh.
Well, and she's one of them bad words you call, for pussy. That's what I call it.
Yeah, clap grabber.
Yeah, it starts with a C, all right. And she's earned that.
Can't understand normal thinking.
Yeah, well, half the administration is lacking that ability.
I know.
Yeah, thank God.
They don't even know what critical thinking is. They think it's when they
critical thinking. Tell you what, Shane, when you get off this, give me a holler. Can you give me a call?
Yeah, I can. I'm going to go close my door since somebody left it open and then go pee, and then I'll call you.
All righty.
Okay. You know what I'm thinking?
Okay, tell me.
I'm thinking we need to get catheters so we never have to move when we have a vacation.
Well, I thought about just getting a bedpan and I can just whip it out and pee right here in between my legs.
That would be good.
Yeah, right where I'm sitting in my chair. Right at my desk.
Oh, it's grip on that one. So, all righty. Well, we're going to go ahead and drop down.
All right. Yeah, I'll get out. I'll see you. I'll call y'all here in a minute, and we'll go to Chuck's.
Perfect.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
And glad to see everybody in the chat. And
wonderful.
And I am